Hey, hey, ladies. Not expecting a huge crowd tonight because most people are either watching football or whatever they're doing. So I am just going to jump right in. And if we have some time at the end, we'll do some calls. So for those of you who are watching, I think we've got Kathy and Christine on me with you right now. And those of you who are watching the recording later, this is our first Monday call. So I try to do a call every first Monday of the month and just kind of update everybody on what's happening for the month, and also talk about some challenges, what we want to see. So I just logged into 31 today, and we're going to talk about just some of the things happening. So first of all, I want to talk about our specials, because whether you're a product princess or there we go. Whether you're a product princess or a driven diva or a commission queen, we all need to know what the specials are. So I'm going to go right. Oh, somebody drew on my screen. You guys can draw on the screen from your end. So somebody drew this fun little red line on accident. Anyway, so if you're on 31 today and you go to Scoop, if you look up underneath marketing materials, you can see what's happening for September. So if you check our team sharing page, I actually just uploaded some photos that I kind of gathered from other people. There's some bundle ideas, and bundle ideas, basically it's where they've taken a product and mixed it with a customer special, just to kind of help you think outside the box of how you could use our customer specials. So if you look under September marketing, you're going to see it all right here. It's a really awesome special. So if anybody knows how they put that little pink mark right there, maybe you can get rid of that for me. Okay, so this month when you spend $35, they can choose either the Around the Town tote, the new color block tote, or the All About the Benjamins. And so if you look at those pictures that I just posted on the team sharing page, you'll be able to see kind of just some different ideas of how those look. I have sold a ton of Around Town totes at the full price, so I know that we'll be able to get them at the half price. I know when people see that they're eligible for that, that's going to be really great. So let me zoom into this really quickly and just kind of show you a little bit closer. So you can see, move myself out of the way. You see here you've got a lunch break thermal and a mini zipper pouch, and they've got this like Around the Town tote together. How pretty is that? In that new, oh my word, y'all, that new global line is just blowing my mind. It's just gorgeous. Here somebody put a scarf with a wristlet, and they got All About the Benjamins together. So you see they've even got some fun bundle ideas there along the side of your customer special. So just kind of thinking outside that box. And then if you're still looking at people to host a party, or maybe you're hosting your own party, for that $600 party this month, they're going to be able to get a Cindy tote for $30 or the limited edition Cindy tote for $40. I'm still carrying my limited edition Cindy tote from last year. It is just still by far my favorite bag that we carry. I actually have 3 Cindy totes. I'm a big tote kind of girl, so it works for me. So anyways, check out the September underneath marketing material, Scoop marketing materials, and then September. And then you'll see there's photos that you can save to an album. There's a great video that you can watch. All of this stuff, if you see where it says share, it's shareable. So you're perfectly welcome to share all of those. You'll notice for social media, those photos don't have prices in it, because you don't want to be a seller on Facebook. You want to be a sharer. When you want to share on your Instagram, you want to share on those social media sites that you're using. Within your private groups and those private parties, that's where you want to sell, and they want to see the prices, and they need to know, how to get those savings. So check that out. Have some fun with that. Also on 31 today, I just want to make sure you saw this. If you look under Scoop and then announcements, let's see, it is right here, tools to share our new hostess reward levels. That's a good one. So if you go to the social graphics, there's some really great stuff here about, bookings. You got all of the videos to use. If you, move on down, you've got hostess flyers, hostess coaching checklists, hostess order worksheet, just all of these great tools for you to use. There's even some extra pictures. If you check this out, look at this. There's these great graphics you can use. So there's all of this stuff ready for you. And like I said, that was under Scoop announcements and then the new hostess tools. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else super important. So yeah, so your customer specials and then the other one. Okay. So I think we still have Christine and Kathy with us. Just making sure. I'm just going to kind of go through this really quickly because there's some things I want to share at the end, and then we can do some questions for anybody who has them. All right, so for those of you who've been with me a while or just joined me, we have our 3 categories of ladies on our team, and I just came up with these fun names just so it could make it easier when we're just talking and having conversation and dialogue. So we got our product princesses. Those are our ladies who, hold on, let's see. We got our product princesses. Those are our ladies who just, hey, Susie. Hello. Look, I got my hair in a tiny ponytail. Isn't that fun? So we were at the pool today, so I'm a little wet. I mean, a little red. So anyways, our product princesses are our ladies who, you know, and this is a lot of the people that join with 31. They just really love the product. They want to get that 40% off discount. They want to maybe offer to sell to their friends and family. They're really just going to try to stay active. And so that's why I always put out a challenge of try to do at least $75 a month, no matter where you're at, just so that you never have to worry about going inactive, because we have to have at least $200 every 3 months, and that's a rolling 3 months. So, so right now we're in September. That means July, August, and September all have to equal at least $200 in sales. So then when we move into October, it would be August, September, and October. So it just rolls over 1 month each time. And as long as those 3 months equal $200 in sales, you're staying active. So for our product princesses, I always say just challenging them to do at least $75 a month so that they never have to worry about scrambling at the end of those 3 months to try to gather a $200 order. That $75 can be marketplace orders, it can be retail orders, it can be party orders. It doesn't matter how they get it, as long as it's, you know, hitting your personal volume. So if you have any questions for our, you know, product princesses, you need help staying active, you know, just let me know. So my challenge for our product princess is this: for you to do at least 2 customer specials this month. So that means you're selling $35 and you're getting them to choose a half price bag or wallet. So see if you can push yourself and do 2 of those specials this month. And don't forget, if you're placing these orders, even if you are not sure, I would go ahead and start myself a party. Because remember, you can keep them open for 2 months and you're going to be direct shipping those orders anyways. So if you're doing it as a full retail and not under the marketplace and you're giving them that customer special, create yourself a party link and then go into orders, place the order for them, and then direct ship to them. And so then that way the order's placed. If you keep your party open for 2 months, then you can hopefully get it to at least $200 in those 2 months, and then close it out for yourself and give yourself some hostess rewards, or give them away as a mystery hostess party. It's completely up to you. If you're not really sure what I just said and it just went way over your head and you're like, whoa, back up, I have no idea what you just said, whether you're watching this now or you're watching this later, make a little note to message me and say, Tammy, can you explain how to set myself up a party and keep it open for 2 months? Because I didn't know we could do that. So let me know if you have questions about that. All right, so that's for our product princesses. Okay, for our commission queens, your challenge is, of course, to get in at least 1 party a month. And what I would love to see you do is really enjoy that new global line. So I have had a party going on Facebook in my private group revealing the global line, and I've had an absolute blast. Let me see if I can find it. Marketing. Let's see, Global Inspired. It started on 9/1. All of these fun prints, all of these images, background photos, all of that. So when you click on this stuff, why do I always get hiccups when I'm on here? I just open it, and then I open this, and then if you right click open, then what I do is I save it. Why did that go away? I actually just write, and then I save it, and I created myself a little folder. So I've got all of my globals saved together. Okay. And so I have had so much fun talking to these ladies. My thing is, I've had so much fun playing with my ladies on my private group. I have 35 ladies engaging with me. Every couple of days, I do a random drawing, and I'm just giving away small things. It might be a key fob. It might be something I have that was retired. It's just whatever you can do. If you can't give away stuff, then don't offer to give away stuff. Just have fun, you know? But I want to encourage my commission queens to do your own online global inspired party. So have fun with that. If you don't have money to give away anything, then I think you should do the hostess rewards. And so get people to order, and then tell them at the end, draw 2 names. Somebody will get the credit, and then somebody will get the half price in the exclusives. So that's a fun way to do it. But really have fun with this. You guys, this global line is a huge hit. I've been letting people like vote on favorite colors. So far, they have had the most excitement over the turtle and the black and white. Of course, black and white is just, you know, it's classic. Everybody loves it. I'm personally in love with this blue. It's just something about it. I think I'm going to have to get myself a set of this blue because I'm kind of digging that. So that's your global line. So product princesses, I'm just challenging you to do 2 customer specials this month. Commission Queens, I'm challenging you to do at least 1 party and maybe even do a global, you know, a reveal of the global line. And then my Driven Divas, I want to encourage you to have 5 recruiting conversations this month. Okay, 5 conversations about the business. And the reason why I don't say I'm telling you to recruit someone, because that's not how it works. You have to start the conversation. I'll just mute you, Christina, because I think it was you. If you need to unmute yourself, just click on it. So I want to encourage you to just have conversations, because that's how I recruit. I don't, you know, I might start a conversation with somebody a year ago, and then when the time is right for them. So I don't want you to feel like you have to push somebody to join your team. Just have the conversation. Have you ever thought about it? Just asking them. Or, you know, I know that you love the product. Did you know that as a consultant, you can get a 40% off discount? So, you know, have these conversations. If they ask you a question you're not sure about, just say, hey, let me get back to you. And then ask me. I don't mind answering for you. So that's your first challenge, Driven Divas. The other one is to book 2 catalogs or 1 catalog and 1 home party for the month of September. I just picked up an extra catalog party, and I just picked up a home party, and they were parties that I asked for. So I asked people to do it, and they said yes. Now, believe me, I still get the no's just like everybody else. I'm not afraid of the word no, because as we always say, no is usually not right now. And also no gets you to your yes, because if you don't ask, you'll never know where the yes is coming from. And you're always surprised at the people who say yes to a party, especially as you're continuing to share. One of those parties I booked from an online debut I was doing, I was showing off, you know, some of the new stuff. And she was like, okay, fine, I need to book a party, because she fell in love with the global line and just wants all of it. Okay. So there's your challenges. Product princesses, 2 customer specials. That's all I want from you. Commission queens, I want you to do a global inspired party. So you're going to do your own online party, use all of those tools, anything that I've shared with you, take all of it, use whatever you want. You do not have to ask. Driven Divas, start 5 conversations with a potential consultant, book 1 catalog and 1 home party. I wouldn't mind seeing you do your own global inspired debut party online. Yeah, so there's your challenges. Couple more things, and then we're going to open it up for question time. Okay. Holiday gift guide is going to come out 9/15. I don't believe that any of that is on here yet. They've talked about it on a few places. Let's see. I don't think it's on here yet. No. So just be on the lookout for that. We have a leadership live call tomorrow, so maybe we'll have more details after tomorrow. Baby by 31. Guys, this current summer line that we have, Baby by 31, ends at the end of this month. Then the new Baby by 31 starts on the 1st of October. So we have two things starting October 1st. We have the new baby line and the gift guide for the holidays. Okay, so if you've noticed what's happened, and I'm going to explain this to you really quickly. And I know I'm throwing all this information at you. This is recorded. So if you need to go back later and look at it again, or just ask me questions, that's fine. So if you've noticed, we rolled out the new catalog in August, but then they didn't roll out the global line until September 1st. So they let the old global line continue that first month of our new catalog. And then we started this month with the brand new global line. Then in the end of this month, our baby line will retire from the summer and a new fall winter line will start on October. And along with that fall winter line, hold on. We're also going to start, so the fall winter line and the gift guide all start the 1st of October. Why all the weird spacing? The reason why they did this, they explained it to us at conference, is because the trends, hold on a second. The trends that they saw for last year was every time they rolled out something new, sales spiked. So they only had a couple of times where something new was coming out. So they said, okay, so let's keep it new and fresh all the way through to the end of the year. And so we got the new catalog, we have the sales. We have the new global line, new sales. We have the new baby line, new sales. And we have the new gift line, so then more new sales. Newness drives sales, if that makes sense. All right.
Question.
Yeah.
How come there's not a catalog for the new global inspired line?
They weren't getting used and ordered enough, so they're just keeping it online. There is stuff you can print, but I don't think they're going to do a new catalog. If it doesn't get used and bought, they don't. So they had all this leftovers. People were just using it online.
Okay. Do you know if there are flyers you can buy?
No, that's what I'm saying. People weren't buying them.
Oh, okay.
They had all those mini catalogs last year and nobody, so they're trying to figure out where they can save money on printing if people aren't going to use it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they'll get pushback and then they'll change their mind. So if there's enough people that say we really need a flyer, then they'll make one. Because the Hostess Rewards flyer they came out with that wasn't really detailed on the Hostess Rewards. They got some pushback and they were like, you need to fill that out completely. We can't explain that to our hostesses. So they changed it and said, sorry, we heard you, we fixed it. So if you really have like something you really don't like, you can tag social care, but you can also email voiceoftheconsultants@31gifts.com. But so far, I don't know if they're going to do anything for global. I lost you, Susie. Or did you just hide yourself? I do know that there's going to be a holiday gift guide. And I do know that they'll have new updated baby flyers. I don't know if they're going to do a global flyer. I haven't heard anything about them doing a global flyer. I think it's just going to be considered, wait, no, they're not doing a global flyer because it's in our catalog. Yeah, global line's in our catalog. I just had a moment. Yeah, so it's right. That's what it was. Global's in our catalog. They updated the hostess flyer on 31 today.
That's funny. I can't believe I even asked that.
Well, no, but my brain didn't even, but no, because we're so used to getting one.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Global's in here.
That's pretty funny.
But baby's not. I was thinking baby was going to be in here. It's not. It just has that one page, I forget where it's at, that says look online for the baby line. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking. Hey, that's okay. It got me to start thinking for myself, Susie. So Global's in the catalog, baby online. We will be able to order gift guides starting November 15th. So I'm pretty excited about that.
November 15th?
No, September 15th. Thank you, Susie.
Okay,
September 15th. So this month. So in the next, 12 days,
good. Okay.
order the gift guides. And I'm sure we'll start seeing like sneak peeks of stuff here soon. Well, of course we saw stuff at conference.
Yeah.
So hold on. Kathy had a question. If I can unmute you. What's up, Kathy?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I've never done the audio on my new computer, so I didn't even know if I had this functionality. I'm excited about it.
That's fine.
Okay. So I saw that we would be getting a refund, something about the hostess, something was wrong, and they were refunding, and I didn't really understand that. Do you know what that means?
It's for people who ordered the hostess flyers and they fixed them. They weren't right.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got the same email.
Yeah. And so if it affected you, then it'll be a credit in your business supply orders, but I don't think it affected you because I don't know. Did you get the old flyers in your kit or the new ones? The new ones, let me just show you. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll show you what the new ones look like. It is marketing. Nope, it's going to be under announcements. Hostess rewards, social graphics. Let me find that hostess flyer, the new one. Here it is. Come on. It's coming. Okay. So the new one has this all spelled out. The old one, I don't have the old one anymore. The old one just had a block of prints. It didn't tell you exactly what each thing was worth. So I don't know what you've got, but they changed this right here, Kathy.
So that makes sense now because I didn't even look in. I do have the old one that came in my kit, so I need to print that off.
Then you probably have a credit in your business supplies.
Okay.
So the next time you place a business supply order and you go to pay, it'll probably say something about a credit.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely it's in there.
So my next question is, I have, of course, my launch party Thursday, and I've been getting a bunch of stuff together. I've actually made a trifold, board and everything, and it's looking great. I have the catalogs and stuff. So my question, and it's for everybody, what would you recommend paper-wise, other than the catalog, to really get in front of them, like to actually pass out? And what have you found is just extraneous and they don't typically look at?
Catalog's all you need.
Okay, well that was easy.
You definitely don't want to overwhelm them, because the party presentation, and we will talk about this before I get there Thursday, whether or not you're doing it or I'm doing it. But the party presentation should kind of take them to those highlights of the catalog, and then they'll get a chance to look through it themselves. But yeah, other than a customer special flyer, that's really all they need. And I don't give everybody a customer special flyer because they're just expensive. I just usually have one, and once I talk about this customer special, I usually just pass it around, and then that's usually good enough.
And in my case, I actually have it posted on my board. So I have it where I have sheet protectors where I can slide in and out the new ones on my board. So that's in there as well.
Okay, yeah. So that's really all they need. The catalog has got so much in it that you'll even hear them kind of say, "Oh my gosh, there's so much to look at." So I try not to give them any extra. and when the gift guide comes out, I usually hold on to that until I get to that at my parties and then hand that to them, because if they pick it all up at one time, it does overwhelm. Most people just kind of get overwhelmed by all of it. So I kind of give it to them in layers so they're not just like hitting it all at one time.
Okay. And where do I get the inexpensive 31 swag?
Like what?
Little things to give out for the parties. I mean, I just went on, and I think you may have saw this too, the little hair ties by Megan. Mm-hmm. I bought a lot of those, and they're really awesome. I do recommend them. They're good quality and well printed. But so I wasn't sure if there was a section I was missing, or if it's just you guys get them from various places you've been, key fobs, or I don't know, nail files.
Honestly, I don't give away a lot at parties. I just make them laugh. I do like usually one prize, and it's to go with the game. I don't do a lot of swag only because I feel like I don't want to try to spend too much money, and I try to, kind of reflect that to the team where I want you to make money, not spend money.
Mhm.
Obviously for your debut party, you're having a little bit more fun because these are all your friends. But when you start doing parties for people that you don't know, what I usually do is I'll put like together a little gift, and I love to hit Dollar Tree stuff, like not Dollar Tree, Target's like dollar bin and stuff. And I'll mix in maybe like have you checked out our business supplies yet, Kathy?
Not all of them. I have looked over some of it, and then I just ordered some business cards too because I thought, why not?
Well, because what I'll do is I'll get those bundles of nail files. I'll just grab you something. Hold on.
Okay.
Like this is an example of a prize I might give away, and I'll show you what's in it. So it's got an old notepad from 31. I don't know if we're doing these anymore, but when we didn't do these, I just got notepads from, Walmart. I got a pack of tissues. This says summon your strength. You've got these really fun tissues with words, affirmations on them.
Mm-hmm.
Pack of note cards from the dollar bin at Target. They're just say thank you. And a nail file from 31. So that's just all in like a little cute envelope. And I think the whole thing cost me maybe $2.
Okay.
So, and people love it. They're so excited to win a little goodie bag. Sometimes I'll do a nail file with some nice Dove chocolates. Honestly, I think what I hear from women is they don't really care what it is. They just want to win because women are competitive. So I really do try to keep my gifts to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of games that we play that literally they're everybody's laughing so hard they're holding their stomachs, and that's really what they walk away and remember.
Okay. And I do have games planned, and I was thinking prizes for the games, but then at the end, if you book a party, I wanted to make one that was a little more special. So that makes sense to do what you just said. Okay.
And like I said, this is your debut party, so obviously you're going to go a little bit more above and beyond. But once you start getting into other parties, and I've had women tell me over and over again, because I don't really go nuts with gifts. They have booked their parties because they said they just had so much fun.
Good.
Just wanted to do it again,
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, you and I can talk more about that if you have more questions. I think my timer is about out, so let me finish a couple more things. My Zoom cuts off at a certain amount of time. Okay, so holiday gift card, baby ends and begins, and I think that was almost everything. So again, the newness is what helps sales. And every time they roll out something new, I actually do my own online party and invite, my customers and friends, and just kind of have fun with that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is, but if you guys go to our team page, I don't know if you saw it today. Oh, got hiccups again. If you go to photos and then go to albums, get rid of that. I just uploaded September, and it's got all of these fun photos. And the bundles I was talking about were these things, where it just gives them an idea. Like if they do a ruby mini with a wristlet, they can get the all about the Benjamins for half price. Let me find another bundle. So like this one, a large utility tote, and an all about the Benjamins, only $59. Regularly, that would be $83. So I post these sort of ideas on my online parties because it really gives them that idea of, oh, wow, look, if I put this together, and I really like that together. Like this is an Essentials and a Cindy and a Benjamin's, because the Cindy gets them 2 customer specials. So look at that. They're saving $63. So, this is what this is all about, is just kind of thinking outside the box. So hopefully you'll go through, and all you have to do is just click on the picture, right click, save as. I create a folder for each month. So then once I go past that month and I don't need those pictures anymore, I just delete the whole folder. I'm kind of weird about my pictures. Some people just save them all in one folder. I like to separate them by months. It just helps me, find all that information faster. So that's something you can do. But all of this is some really great pictures and graphics that I found on one of the pages. So yep, there's Zoom telling me I have to get off this call in just a couple minutes. So let's open it back up for questions. I think I'll unmute everybody. Go away. Go away. Let's see. Unmuted. You're unmuted. I think that's everybody. Christina, did you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I think it's going to be a good month. I really like this special. You know, I know I've sold a ton of All About the Benjamins, and so I've got ladies who've been excited about this. I've got my Hostess of the Month club. Got a few of those clubs going, and I think it's going to be really popular this month. So have fun. And remember, you don't have to own everything to be able to sell this stuff. We've got so many graphics available. I share all the photos I can find on our team page, so you can use those, sharing them with people and creating those events. Oh, and last one thing before I go, if you're doing the Facebook parties, let me go back to 31. I forgot to remind you about this. If you go to Learn and Party, remember, you've got the September Facebook party right there, all ready for you. The party script and the party graphics all laid out, super simple. So I'll look over all of this tomorrow, and I've got like a few Facebook parties that'll be starting on the 10th, and I'll just follow these scripts. So if I went too fast, that was just 31 today, Learn, Party. Once you get to Party, September Facebook script, September Facebook graphics, all right there. And you'll have to do it the same way. They're in a zip file, so you'll have to open them up and save them one by one. It doesn't take too long into, and I will just call that file September Facebook party and just save it. And it saves it in order by name for you. So you don't even have to rename anything. It's super easy. So go and do that. That'll really help you with those Facebook parties. Okay. So I got to go put some kids to bed. So I think I've got like 2 minutes before the timer runs out. Does anybody have any last few questions? We've got a couple more minutes. Kathy, those were good questions. I'm excited about Thursday night. I actually have an extra tablecloth I'm going to give to you that you get to keep. That'll be something you can use.
Woohoo!
And
Yeah.
some information about 31 Gives. I can't wait to share with you. I've got a little folder I made for you. We got these fun flyers at conference this year, sharing all of our 31 partners with our Gives Foundation. So I want to bring that to you as well.
Great. And I have been telling everybody the reason I joined 31 Gifts is because they give back and because I work with Red Cross. That's really important to me. Giving back is the most important part. So that's what sold me.
Awesome. I love that. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions for me, we can all go take care of kids and put people to bed. And I'm going to fall out. I'm tired. I got to get up early. I'm the first one up in our household. I'll probably be up around 5:50 tomorrow because I got meetings in the morning. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you spending your Monday night with me on our Labor Day, and look forward to talking to you all later.
Thank you, Tammy.